Hello everyone, it's Cherie. Welcome to my channel. I'm going to be doing a quick little journaling process video. I am documenting an outing with my son and a couple of his friends, and my littlest one. She tagged along with us. I like to take at least once a month. My son and I and a couple of his friends, we go out and we do something together. I get to spend time with him, and I get to know who his friends are, so it works. But on this occasion, I did not have a sitter, so my little one came with me, and we went to the movies. I had pulled out 4 photos. I actually have a couple other photos from this day, and I end up using one more as well. So I pulled out these pieces of paper. They're printables. That one there is a linen printable in my shop, which I will link below. And I liked it because it had the red background, and my son's friend was wearing a red jacket, so I thought, why not? And then the other paper, that's a Molly's Mantel printable, and I think it's a vintage sheet, but I like the background. It's just a pretty little floral happy background, and I had previously printed it ages ago and decided to go ahead and use it. So just going that down. Yeah, so we went to the movies. The boys went and saw Ford versus Ferrari, and Abigail and I saw Frozen 2. So this video I actually filmed a while ago. I just haven't had a chance to do the voiceover. But my husband has the baby this morning, so I was like, let me get out there and do that. So I'm just sticking some tape down just to make sure that it stays down. And then I wanted to cover up that blue spot, so I just threw some more tape on there. And as you can see, it's not straight, it's just plunked on there. And that's pretty much how I roll with my junk journals. It does not have to be perfect. Now, that negative strip there, I've had that in my stash for a while, and I just decided I wanted to go ahead and use it up. And I thought I could stick our movie tickets in the little, it's an acetate piece in the little window areas, a couple of them. And I tore this vintage wrapping paper, and I thought that it would be pretty poking through. And originally I thought it was one piece, but when I cut it up and pulled it out of the package, I realized that it was, it opens up, and I was like, oh, okay, that's even better. So I just stapled it on the edge of the paper there with my tiny attacher. Now, I've actually completed this journal, and I'm really hoping to do a flip through soon. Everything's just, obviously up in the air because we're all at home. So all my children are home. So I only have little moments throughout the day to myself, I guess you could say. So it's kind of, it's been fun. So I did not want to, I wanted to tip this on the side of the page, but I didn't want to do a full strip because then it would cover up my face. And so I just did 2 little, one on the top and one on the bottom, which the one on the top does cover a little bit of my head, but that's okay. No biggie. And as you can see, I'm going with all different kinds of colors on this spread. Pinks and yellows and reds and blues. And then this is just a pack of tabs and labels, I think, from a company called Faith Illustrated. And I got it at Tuesday Morning, and I really like the colors in it. So I just used one of those little stickers there. And then after we went went to the movies, I had to swing by Walmart, and the boys wanted to go. So we all went to Walmart, and when we walked in, my daughter was pointing at the machines and saying she wanted a little stuffed animal or toy, so they were really trying to get her one. And honestly, this was back in November that we went out, and I cannot remember if they were successful or not. Isn't that terrible? My memory is just not what it used to be. So then I pulled out this sheet, and I thought originally that they were stickers, and I love it. It's so sweet. It reminds me of, obviously it's vintage looking things, but it reminds me of Dick and Jane, which is one of our favorite books. It's actually what my daughter reads right now. She's reading the Dick and Jane books. So I was a little worried that because I've had them in my stash so long that they weren't going to rub off like they're supposed to. And I didn't have, a stick or anything, so I just grabbed my glue stick, and I was really impressed that they were crisp and perfect and there was no issues, and I was amazed because they have been in my stash for years. So yeah, that's a good brand, and I can't remember what it's called, but I think I show it. Yep, Foofla La, or whatever it says. So that is just a little vintage ticket, and I decided to go ahead and grab my Good Vibes word stamps. I use these all the time. They're one of my favorite sets. And I just stamped out the words "You Rock" because I thought it was so sweet that they were trying to get her a little toy. And I wanted to make like a little cluster down there, but I don't want to just have the one ticket. So I grabbed I have a printable sheet in my shop of nothing but like movie tickets or tickets in general, theater tickets, and I just cut out a couple of those, which I'll link my shop below in case you're interested in checking it out. So yeah, so I cut it, and then I was just using my hole punch, which is crazy old. It's like you really got to use your muscles to get it to punch it out. And so I liked that, and I just stapled it on, and I wanted something to represent the fact that they were trying to get her a stuffed animal. So I have this old iron-on book of teddies, and just cut a little one out of there and stuck it on. So I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody's staying positive. This too shall pass. It's been, we've had good days and bad days here at the house, but I'm thankful that everybody's, healthy, and we have what we need. And so, okay, so then these tickets here, I want to say they're Teresa Collins, but I'm probably wrong. And I just pulled one off that had some lines on it, so I could just do a little journaling on there. And then another one that says "Live Today," and stuck it on the top. And then I was planning on doing my journaling on that ledger paper there, and also on the white spot on the linen where the boys are. So I grabbed another photo, and I was trying it out, but I like this one better. Now, our movie got over faster than the boys did, or earlier, faster. So we had like 10-15 minutes to ourselves. So we were just sitting there waiting and taking funny photos and just talking, my daughter and I. And it was a good day. It was fun. I'll be glad when we can do it again. go do something together. And then I have a pack of die cuts that's specifically for girls. I think it might be October afternoon. I'm not sure. It's really old and it's a huge pack. There's like over 200 different die cuts in the pack. And I'm trying to use up some of those die cuts because I honestly had not opened them up until recently. So I was like, let me get to using these. So I just pulled out a little camera since we were taking selfies, and just used a couple of them to do some layering, and then that's just a label sticker. And then I have had this sheet, I have no idea where it came from, with these words, and I'm trying to get that used up too. And then I do my journaling. So I hope everybody is doing well. Stay positive. This too shall pass. And be blessed. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.